Okay, Liverpool beaten Bournemouth 4-0 to go top of the table. In that win, Mo Salah got a hat-trick. This is good to see for the Premier League. If Man City were to run away with the title again this year, that would probably be actually worse for English football than better for English football. Um, it's making it very interesting at the top. I think Liverpool have markedly improved from last year. Uh, the top 4 or 5, and I think most of those clubs actually have got better. I think Bournemouth, even though Bournemouth lost today, I think they've markedly improved as well. Um, I would say the top 7, all of them have really made improvements. Man United aren't European club material at the moment on league form, and they have got worse. So the team that was second last year isn't in the title conversation this year. No, but Liverpool, on Liverpool side of things, they've shored up the goalkeeping position somewhat. Loris Karius, the Champions League final, we can debate that to death. The defence looks more competent, and I think that all the players are now buying into Jurgen Klopp's philosophy more now. He's had some time with the players now. He's had a couple of seasons, and I think Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool are a very, very good mix, and I can see him being a long-term coach at this club. What Liverpool have to do is win silverware with Klopp. Cup final would be beneficial. That's his hoodoo. That's something he wants to get off his back. But Liverpool need to win some major silverware, preferably the league for the first time in a generation would be helpful. And I think this season they have a very good chance. Man City are good, and they are the best team in the country. If you look at last year's form, they were the best team by 19 points. This season, the gap is much closer. Teams like Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham are all giving them a run for their money to some extent. The top 5 is far closer this year. And then there you have teams like Bournemouth sniffing on the edge of the European places. Yes, Bournemouth lost today. Um, they've had some injuries in midfield, but Bournemouth are surprisingly a good side. Let's not underestimate teams like Bournemouth and Watford, and do not underestimate what they are capable of with a good run of form. So it's going to be a very interesting season. The FA Cup's going to be interesting this season. The League Cup final is yet to come as well. So the domestic silverware is going to be very interesting this season. I don't think it's all going to be a one-horse Man City race this year. I think it's going to be a lot closer for the various cup competitions than people were anticipating at the beginning of this season. I think Liverpool have made some huge strides, and it is good to see them on top of the table, albeit briefly. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Let's see if Man City can get back to the top of the table. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but it's good to see a 2, 3, 4 horse race, sometimes maybe even a 5 horse race if you include Arsenal at this time, at this stage, for the title. Before the transfer window opens, it's good to see so many teams at the top of the table. Annoyingly, it is the same teams year on year, which is a bit annoying, but we have come to expect that with the way of money the money in football is these days. But teams like Bournemouth on the edge of the European conversation shows the health of the English game right now, which we didn't have 5, 10 years ago. So there is some positive signs, slowly but surely creeping in. And there we go. Thank you very much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Place those comments below. I'll have some more videos for you soon.